the first LEGO Ideas review window of 2026 has closed, and the numbers are impressive. 97 fan-designed projects that have hit the 10,000 supporter threshold. It is a lot of sets to go through, and rather than wade through all of them, here are 5 worth your attention, at least from my point of view. First up, Thomas the Tank Engine and the LNER A4 class Mallard. 2 for 1 straight out of the gate, because sometimes the rules deserve to be broken early. Thomas the Tank Engine by Lily Makes Things and the LNER A4 class Mallard by Stumble on Bricks are both generally excellent. Thomas complete with Annie and Clarabelle, and the Mallard built with that gorgeous aerodynamic profile that made it legendary. 2 very different takes on the golden age of Steam, and both work beautifully in brick form. You might be asking, what about the Flying Scotsman submission? Fair question. I feel Kobe Bricks have already nailed that particular Steam engine with a level of printed detail that would be a tough act to follow. Next we have the Fifth Element Taxi by Marin Brick Design. If you know, you know. If you don't, go watch the film and then come back to me. The flying taxi chase throughout a futuristic New York is one of cinema's great action sequences, and Marin Bricks has done something genuinely clever here. They captured the vehicle's awkward retro-futuristic curves in a medium that shouldn't really be able to pull it off. The mix of battered yellow cab and hovering spacecraft shouldn't work aesthetically, and yet it does. And that's what makes it so compelling as a set. This is a piece of film history rendered in plastic, and it belongs on a shelf. Next is the Takeshi Townhouse by Modular Maniac. Look, we need more modest LEGO modulars. Not every building needs to be a 3,000 piece centerpiece that dominates a display. Sometimes you just want something that will fit neatly in a small space. This townhouse is perfect for that. The Japanese influenced architecture, the cherry blossom detail at the rear is a lovely touch, and crucially, it will look at home next to other modular builds, rather than competing with them. We need more of this, please. Kingdom Hearts Hollow Bastion by Twilight Bricks. I feel Kingdom Hearts has waited long enough to be, a LEGO set. 20 plus years is a long time for a franchise with this kind of fan base to go without an official LEGO set. And Twilight Bricks has made a case in the most persuasive way possible. The design is smart, closed up, it's a striking display model of the castle, open it out and it becomes a fully playable recreation of the Grand Hall, complete with Sora, Riku and Kari. You can't deny the crossover appeal, it's literally written all over it. The franchise, the Disney connection, the nostalgia factor, it checks every box LEGO looks for. We need it. Now, it wouldn't be a top 5 list without an honourable mention. The Peashooter from Plants vs Zombies by Distinguished Crow. There's no deep analysis here, it's just a great submission from a game that my son absolutely loves. Moving on. And of course, I saved the best for last. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, 1987 by Truman Bricks. For a certain generation, particularly those in the UK, like myself, where the characters were inexplicably rebranded as the Hero Turtles because apparently ninjas were considered too dangerous for children. This submission is a direct hit to that nostalgia gland. Truman Bricks hasn't just built a set, they've built a world. The sewer lair, the party wagon, a pizza restaurant above ground, all stacked and detachable in the style of LEGO's modular building. The street level scene pits all 4 turtles against Shredder, Krang, Bebop, Rocksteady, and Krang's giant android body. April O'Neil is here as well, and the pizza place is a deliberate nod to the classic episode where Shredder opens one specifically to lure and capture the turtles, unaware their lair is directly underneath him. 97 projects, and these were the 5 that stood out to me for their design, for their ambition, their cultural weight, or their sheer I just want it on my shelf. LEGO's decision won't come as easy, it never does. But for you, which one would make your shortlist? Let me know in the comments down below, and as always, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a most wonderful day. Bye!